Good morning, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this Honda CRV. Brian is my name. If there's any information you want on this particular car, please call, text, WhatsApp, whichever suits. 086 843 1945. This exact CRV is a 1.6 diesel and this is what's called the ES model. And what's nice about this vehicle is it is a one-owner car from brand new here in Ireland, and it's got a full Honda service history all the way through. Arguably, and in my opinion, I think this is probably the best colour in the CRV. This is what's called polished metal. And the reason I think it looks nice is because the car has arches and bumpers which are a kind of a dark grey, and it just complements this colour really well. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to have a look around the features on the outside of the car, and then we're going to have a look at the features on the inside, and we're also going to have a quick drive in the car as well. So starting off on the front of this car, things I like on the front of these, this is the facelift late 2015-16 model. So what was nice about that, you have the lovely brushed aluminium across the front, and you have the nice chrome grille which mimics these really nice parking lights, which are also your daytime running lamps as well. Keeping with the theme of chrome, the front fog lights also have a really nice chrome wraparound. And because this is the ES model, then you also get parking sensors on the front of the car, and parking sensors are standard on the rear as well. The engine in this car then is a 1.6 turbo diesel engine. Some people used to be concerned about the size of the car versus the engine, but I promise you, you come try one of these cars, there's 120 horsepower, there's over 300 newton meters of torque in this engine as well. And that means it can still tow. This car, even though it's two-wheel drive, can tow 1.7 tonne. And that engine really is the party piece of this car because it performs really well, but it's actually extremely economical. Road tax for the year is €200 on the car, and normal fuel efficiency is in the region of 50 to 55 miles per gallon. So again, keeping on the theme of styling, that colour looks really well. And while we're outside here, the key has some functionality, so I can turn on the lights using the key, but I can also let the windows down using the key. And similarly, I can also retract the windows as well as the wing mirrors using the key. Moving around to the rear of the car then, we can see there is more chrome in the boot lid and a nice brushed aluminium section along the bottom, which mimics the brushed aluminium on the front bumper we saw already. Another key attribute on these CRVs is the boot. It is really super big compared to some of the other SUVs we sell. This is probably one of the biggest boots that we have at the moment. And a spare wheel is standard, so that, believe it or not, is actually becoming a thing of the past in a lot of cars. In this car we still have a spare wheel. The boot's also got a power outlet in through here, and they have these handles here. When they are pulled, they end up giving a massive load area, so you end up with an area in the back of the car that's probably comparable to that of a light commercial vehicle. In terms of getting in and out of the back of the car, these doors open at almost a right angle, so if you have child seats or anything like that, it's way easier to reach in or around. The condition of the rear of the car is super nice. Previous owners' family were growing up, so the rear of the car did not get much use. Over here we got child locks, we have electrics for windows in through here, and then as you can see, the condition and the seating is all quite nice. There's Isofix over here for this side, and there's also Isofix on the other side over here as well. In terms of the rear seats, there is kangaroo pockets for the rear passengers based in the front seats, and there's also ventilation in the rear. And in terms of size in the back of the car, this is exactly how I would sit in the front at 6 foot, so look how much space I have here. And even in terms of headroom, I have loads and loads of headroom here, and it's a nice bright cabin to sit in. And just because it didn't come out too well in that video, this is the legroom that I have over here, so pretty good. Moving up into the front of the car then, when we open the door, the wing mirrors pop back out. And again, the theme of condition on the inside of the car is really nice. Over here we have electrics for windows and mirrors. Over through here then we've got parking sensors front and rear. We have this econ function in through here, which basically reduces how aggressive the cruise control and the air conditioner are in favour of fuel efficiency. So let's go for a bit of a drive. First of all, I've got rake reach in the steering wheel, so I can adjust that up, down, in, out to whatever way is suitable. Over through here then, I've got things like the Honda Connect. We'll have a better look at that in a sec. On a day like today, because it's raining, the wipers are automatic, and also the headlights are automatic as well. So the engine is warm, so we can drive the car on a bit. In terms of first gear, bit of wheel spin there because it's so wet. Second gear, a little bit more wheel spin again, just because we come off the grass probably. But the acceleration is really good in this car. Do not underestimate this engine in this size of body. There is lots and lots of power in this engine. I floored along 60, 80, okay, speed limit, into 40. And what's also nice about these cars as well, it feels like a car. It is an SUV, it is high off the ground, but it doesn't pitch and roll, so in around little back roads and stuff like that, it feels quite nice, it feels quite nimble. So just to give you an idea, rather than flooring it from first, we're doing 50 kilometers an hour. This is kind of normal acceleration people would do. Floor the car, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 into fourth. In my opinion, these cars, they look nice and they drive really nice as well. Don't take my word for it, come try the car yourself. Let's have a look around the cabin on the inside. So over here we saw electrics for windows and mirrors. This is cruise control with a speed limiter. And down through here, these are trip computer controls, which give us information about servicing, warning, general information about average speed, fuel efficiency, and all that kind of information in through there. Down on the left hand side of the steering wheel then we have Bluetooth controls in through here, and then over here we have controls for radio, and the iMid up through here for, again, average speed, fuel efficiency, radio and clock. As we look over to the left hand side of the car then we have our Honda Connect setup, which is touch and swipe, various different backgrounds and settings you can put on it, and after that then we have our phone, trip information, audio information and settings in through there, and you've even got things like an internet browser and calculator and clock and calendar. That's right, we live in a world where basically your car needs to remind you what to do. As we move off down in through here, there is an armrest, and then related to the radio you got 2 USB points, and HDMI and a power outlet if you want to play video up through the screen. There is drinks holders in through here, then we have another power outlet, start stop in through here, and then you have that lovely sweet 6-speed gearbox and the reverse camera, which links to the parking sensors we saw on the front and the rear of the car, and there's different modes on that camera as well. The heating controls then are dual zone, so they have different temperatures on each side of the car, and you've got a front and rear windscreen demister, and the rear windscreen also demists the wing mirrors. One other neat trick actually on the wing mirrors, when I go for reverse, if you see over here, the wing mirror actually tilts down so you can see what your rear left wheel is doing. And one other area that you wouldn't normally look at in a car, the wing mirror, or sorry, the rear view mirror. So in here, this is electrochromatic, so if someone drives up behind you, it darkens itself. But we also have a conversation mirror, which means that we can leave that up there, store our sunglasses, but this also looks to see who's at what in the rear of the car. So there you have it. That is our 2016 one owner from new, full Honda service history, Honda CRV. This car is very well priced now, almost half the price it was when it was brand new. We can take any trade-in, we can organise finance as well. So we are Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare, family-run business in operation for almost 70 years. Hopefully this car is of interest. If you want information, call, text, WhatsApp, whichever suits before you travel. 086 843 1945. Brian is my name. Thanks for taking time to watch.